Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome aboard. Fulham against Liverpool, 3 o'clock kickoffs on this Super Sunday. We'll be joining you for coverage just around this time. Build up on the way. Fulham against Liverpool is the 3 o'clock kickoff.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
What? I'm so sorry, guys, but you have to bear with me. You have to bear with me. Oh, these bloody things. Do you know I hate technology? I do. Cool. Yeah. Power on. Right. Right. Good. Now, no more pissing about, earbuds, with your bloody Siri detection crap. Right. Main event. Okay, I think we're all sorted technology-wise. Kick off 3 o'clock. I have changed to the other ones. Welcome, whatever folks. My name is Tom. I'm bringing you watch along this afternoon for you all folks too. For Fulham against Liverpool live in the Premier League. If you do watch in the replay, please do make sure you are leaving a like on stream, hit the subscribe to your name. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who is here today. Kickoff is coming your way at 3 o'clock in the Premier League on this Super Sunday. Rare time that we get 3 PMs on TV and also on this channel nowadays. But today is one of those. What do you mean, boo boop? I think it might be the biggest regret I'll ever make, leaving those bloody black AirPods in. What? Why are you beeping at me for? What? What? Beeping down my ear. You. Yeah, shut up beeping now. What? What is the matter with you? Yeah, I don't know what you're booping about for, mate. You've been on bloody charge in your case. $15-minute delay. Oh, great. Shut up. Bloody AirPod. Right. 3 p.m. Right. 3:15 now. Why are you beeping at me for? Hey? What's wrong with you? Technical difficulties. Arrgh. Right. I'm fed up with these already. Right. They're going back in the case. I can't bear that right now. Are you still going to boop at me? Yeah. Power off. If I were you. Yeah, go back in your case. Charge yourselves up. Have a rest. Can't bear that beeping noise. Right, we are delayed for kickoff, by the way, guys. Right. We are delayed for kickoff here. So at the minute, 3:15 start. Shit. Right, 3:15 kickoff, medical emergency. All right, that's... Jesus. Thank God for that. I'm not ready. Shit the bed. Yeah, they're going to drive me nuts. Oh, it'd be a miracle if I find my black ones. It really will. Right, we are delayed for kickoff then. 3:15, Fulham Liverpool on Sky Sports main event. Due to a medical emergency, the kickoff has been delayed by 15 minutes. Yeah, honestly, you guys are all laughing at me right now. They were driving me nuts. They were going boo, boo, boo. And I was like, shut up, down my bloody ear. So yeah, hopefully these don't run out of battery because I need them. I'll be a bit screwed up if these run out of battery. But no, we are delayed, so that now means 4 o'clock half time, 4:15. We're going to be fucking... I think we'll be able to do it, but I'm going to be fucking skimming it. 4:15, we get back underway for second half. And then, hopefully, the game finishes at about 5 o'clock or 5:05 or whatever it's going to be. Jesus. Yeah, we might be a little bit late for the 5:30 kickoff tonight between Man City and Chelsea. Sorry to break that to you, but we might be a bit late as there is a 15-minute delay to the kickoff at Craven Cottage. So 15-minute delay to our kickoff at Craven Cottage. Christ on a bike, why did it have to be this game? We will keep you updated, though, on other occurrences that take place over the course of the afternoon. And yeah, I'll try and sort boop 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 out later. Fucking beeping down my ear. So yeah, if kickoff is delayed up in 3:15, I will start the procession of reading out the lineups at 3 o'clock now. Because I am in no rush at all. Erling Haaland's dad supports Leeds from the stands versus United. Ooh, okay. Didn't see that. TNT should have pointed it out in the match, but instead they pointed it out 39 minutes ago on social media. How convenient. Right. Fox's Jam and Creams. 15-minute delay to kick off here, Ashik. Which means I am now desperate for this match to finish on time with me. Look. 15-minute delay to kick off. Medical emergency. Medical emergency. Well, folks, the delay to our kickoff does give me a chance to remind you that hopefully you can join us at 5:15 for the big match tonight on this Super Sunday. Kickoff is at 5:30, not normally on a Sunday, but today it is for Manchester City as they take on Chelsea. Kickoff 5:30, and all your build-up will come from 5:15. Multi-view on Sky Plus if you want to give it a watch, by the way. We've got to wait. I'm saying to all, really peed off about this. $15-minute delay to kick off. I've still got 20 minutes. Yes, I am still with you, Sky. You better entertain me because I've still got 20 minutes. Bloody half hours worth of build up to Fulham Liverpool. So Johnny Phillips is reporting And one of Fulham's members of staff has had a medical emergency, right? No. Definitely not. Anyways, it's none of your business if my room's tidy or not. Thank you very much. And to be fair, it is just the back desk that's untidy. This bit's nice and clean, and because the room is split into two sides by the bed, the side that I'm on is nice and clean and tidy. It's just the other side that's a bit messy. But I am pretty peed off, to be fair, because, yeah, come back off my holiday. Where's my black earbuds gone? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I buy a new pair. I connect them up. And bloody hellfire. Burp, 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 burp. Down here, I'm like, shut up. I was sat there thinking, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Fortunately, I've got an old pair, which I think will last me for as long as I need them to. So, yeah, we will be cutting this game off, by the way, guys, at no later than 5:05. If the game does pass 5:05, this stream will be cut off, as it is a big game between Manchester City and Chelsea, and we want to make sure that we can bring you coverage on time at 5:15. Normally, this wouldn't be an issue, but today it is an issue. So, yes, any later than 5:05, we will cut off to move to Man City Chelsea with the reminder of that kickoff time of 5:30. And your build-up on Realltom Football will come at 5:15. It would be no different if it was 2 o'clock, 4:30 either. It is 2:58 in the UK, 17 minutes to go until kickoff at least. Now, I will fire up SofaScore so that we can get score alerts on the... Lots of postponements today, but this is due to a medical emergency, this delay. So Everton, Brentford, Newcastle Palace, and Tottenham Sunderland are going to be kicking off any minute now. And I will put a ticker up as well whilst we wait for the kickoff at Craven Cottage with those scores on for you as well. I will put a ticker up for you right now with those scores live on your screens as if we were on the 3 o'clock focus. It is 3 o'clock, but no 3 o'clock focus today. We've got an actual match. So, let's see. Who are playing? Tottenham, Sunderland. Hang on. Everton, Brentford. Newcastle. Right. And bear with. Newcastle Palace and TH Sun. Oh, I've got to bloody put it as a ticker now. Why do things go wrong? Sky change it up, put this to Saturday kickoff times, and the one game that I want to watch gets flipping delayed. Anyways, 3 o'clock in the UK. Everton, Brentford, Newcastle Palace, Spurs, Sunderland, all live right now on time for their kickoffs. And Any live score alerts that come out of those fixtures will be brought to you by me and will be updated on that ticker. So delayed kickoff then to 3:15 between Fulham and Liverpool. About 3:05 will get you through the team news. We will get you through the team news as well. Matches have started, all three of them at 3 o'clock. And once again, reminding you that any further than 5:05, the stream will be cut off to accommodate the big game this Sunday, which is Manchester City against Chelsea with kickoff at 5:30. So 5:05 is the cut-off time for this game. So yeah, we won't be going any further than 5:05 here. And of course, if the whistle does go before 5:05, it will be a case of the stream will shut off straight away once the full-time whistle has come. So continuing to wait for the delayed kickoff at Craven Cottage to commence. Spurs against Sunderland, getting a view of that. The Sunderland going their blue kit. Are they outside the ground now? Newcastle Palace and Everton Brentford. Interesting start. Tonali making a run there. We might get a quick look at Everton Brentford as well. Fabian Schär to Lewis Hall. Quite a long view of this Newcastle Palace game at the minute. Everton Brentford. We're still waiting for kickoff at Craven Cottage. Still got 11 minutes. Multi-view. That's what the view looks like. There you go. Thanks, Dave Jones. I'm still waiting. So you've just got the multi-view view at the minute. Right, 3:05. We're going to get you through the team news, guys. We're going to get you through the team news. Obviously, we're not aware if kickoff will be even more delayed. If it is even more delayed, I've told you, my cut-off time's 5:05. You know what I mean? I'm not missing Man City, Chelsea for this. But we will proceed to the team news. I'm still not getting many updates at all, really, on the status. All I've got is 3:15 now. So we're going to get you through the team news. In the hope that kickoff commences soon. Okay, we're going to take a look then at your team news. And in goal, by the way, there are no managerial or player or fan medical emergencies. It is a staff member of Fulham, I believe, who is suffering the medical emergency. So don't filter your minds as if to say that the lineups may be affected by the medical emergency, because that's not the case. And it's Bert Leno begins in goal for Fulham, a back three of Jorge Cuenca, Joachim Anderson and Issa Diop behind the midfield four of Anthony Robinson, Tom Kearney, the captain, Sasar Lukic, and Timothy Castagna. Then the diamond front three sees Emil Smith-Rowe, Raul Jimenez, and Harry Wilson. And on Fulham's bench is Harrison Reed and Armand Traore, Sander Berger, Jonah Kusi Assar, Kevin, Benjamin Lecomte, Samuel Amissa, Seth Rigion, and Alfie McNally. And then for Liverpool, you've got Alisson in goal, a back four of Conor Bradley, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Milos Kerkez behind the midfield, which is split into two parts, seeing your defensive two of Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones behind the attacking three of Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, and Florian Wirtz. On the striker basis, it is Cody Gakpo, and on the bench, there is no Alexander Isak after a fractured leg, I believe, or a broken leg. On the bench, Joe Gomez, Federico Chiesa, Georgi Mamardashvili, Andy Robertson, Freddie Woodman, Jerry Frimpong, Trey Nyoni, Calvin Ramsey, and Rio Engamoa. There is, of course, no Mo Salah, and that is because he is away with Egypt on AFCON duties. Continued wait for our kickoff at Craven Cottage. The scores, though, are rolling across for you very nicely indeed. I don't know the name. And here's Jack Grealish with a chance at Everton. And McNeil, good save. Kareem Kelleher with a good save for Brentford, as McNeil denied. It's a good play. Breaks away from Thiago. He was marking him. Crystal Palace have got a corner. Ball into the box. Not the best. Just letting Sky roll with it, really. So, yeah, the half-time will be at 4 o'clock, we expect, for this game now. We won't be back underway until 4:15 for the second half. So, yeah, it will be a case of bite those nails and hope that there isn't much added time. We want a nice, flowing game, if we please, without any time wasting, because I swear to God, if there are 5 minutes added on to the end of the first half, I think I might just cry. Let me put myself back into the right Zoom for you. our teams are just making their way into the tunnel, I think. Yes, they are. At Craven Cottage, good lord, finally. Don't think we needed a 15-minute delay to kick off, if I'm being honest, would you? I think 10 minutes would have done. 15 minutes. A lot of minutes. If they'd have said half hour, I would have gone, fuck it. No, I'm not doing it. I genuinely, if this had been delayed by more than 15 minutes, I would have just rebranded it to the 3 o'clock focus and I would have put Multiview on. But it looks like proceedings are finally going to get underway at Craven Cottage, which was our game of choice between Fulham and Liverpool. And I don't think the Fulham fans, I don't think the fans in the ground will mind too much, but it's the TV fans who will mind, particularly me. But we are ready to go. Okay, I think we're all ready to go for proceedings then. I will keep you updated across the scores of Everton, Brentford, Newcastle, Palace and Spurs, Sunderland as we clock our way through. I am going to remove that ticker now from your screen as we look like proceedings are going to get well and truly underway now, we hope, at Craven Cottage. Could have had a goal by now at Craven Cottage, had it not been for that stupid delay. But I do hope at the same time that staff member who has had a medical emergency is okay, and I do wish him all the very best. And there has been a goal at Everton for Brentford. There has been a goal at Everton for Brentford. Goal at Hilldiggers Stadium then. Opening goal. My prediction was 1-0 to Brentford. Let's have a look and find out who your goal scorer was. It is 1-0 Brentford then at Hilldiggers Stadium. And like I say, as soon as I've got the goal scorer confirmation, I will bring that to your screens. But we are still... there you go. And it is Igor Thiago with that opening goal then for Brentford. And it is a lead for Brentford at Hilldiggers Stadium. The first goal of the afternoon in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. 3:15 for this one. And goal for Brentford, 11 minutes in. Igor Thiago has Brentford 1-0 in front. We are nearly there now for Fulham against Liverpool. And a reminder, the cut-off time for today's game, due to its delay, is going to be 5:05. We've got the big and no later. Manchester City as they take on Chelsea. Kickoff is at 5:30. Well, I think we're just about ready to go now, good and proper. Anthony Robinson doing his warm-ups. You would suspect that is a sign that there's going to be no further delay to kick off at Craven Cottage, which is a good thing for me. And let's get the ball rolling then at Craven Cottage. No time for any silence or anything like that. Just get it going. So scoreboards are at the ready 15 minutes later than what we expected to have them ready for. And it is an unbeaten run at the minute for Liverpool. Could Fulham end that today? Or at least rob Liverpool of a victory? We'll find out. It is a lovely afternoon at Craven Cottage, but I'm not too sure outside the ground it will be quite so lovely scenes with ambulances trying to weave their way through. And obviously for that member of staff, we do wish him all the very best. But we are underway now, way behind schedule for Fulham against Liverpool. Milos Kerkez going to take the throw-in for Liverpool early on. They do boot it clear. Virgil van Dijk is on the ball. And Milos Kerkez joining in. Virgil van Dijk. Don't have to worry too much in the first half. Second half, though, yeah. Probably about 5 o'clock-ish I'll be getting ready for the next one. But at least I am prepared for the fact that the likelihood of this game finishing at 5 o'clock is going to be very unlikely. Normally at 4 o'clock on a Sunday or 5 o'clock today. I'm going to get a view of the goal for Everton, for Brentford even. And Igor Thiago punishing a concession of possession early on. Goal for Newcastle. Goal for Newcastle coming in for you. Goal for Newcastle. And it's a quick goal score confirmation for Anthony Gordon. And Newcastle have taken the lead. And it is Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 0. But our focus, of course, is on coins dropping out of my open pocket. And I think it was a bronze because I can just see a bronze hanging out. And there it is. I can see it down there. I will pick that up and put it back in my pocket. Because that does need to go in my famous old coffee tin, which contains bronzes. And when it's full, I will cash it in and she'll have a couple of quid. Hopefully about a tenner's worth of all fingers crossed. But yeah, pocket closed. And we are now 3:20. But only 4.5 minutes in to Fulham Liverpool. And the goal has been ruled out for Newcastle. So no goal for Newcastle. And it remains 0-0 between those two. So no goal for Anthony Gordon, remains Newcastle 0, Crystal Palace 0. So no goal. And it is not nothing-0. It is, in fact, a Liverpool corner here. It's 0-0. So yeah, there you go. There's that goal flash for you. 0-0. Goal ruled out. Cody Gakpo with the corner. It's not a bad one. And Verts on the edge of the box. He might have been blocked by his own player. Gakpo keeping it alive. McAllister. Szoboszlai's ball into the box. Van Dijk was well defended by the Fulham players. Ryan Gravenberch on the ball for Liverpool. And Ibrahima Konate onto Virgil van Dijk. And ball fed through to Smith Rowe for Fulham. And Smith Rowe didn't have much support. And he put a good ball in, but nobody was there really to meet it for Fulham. Nobody was really set. Issa Diop. And Anderson onto Sasa Lukic. Virgil van Dijk on the ball for Liverpool here. Into the 8th minute, approaching the 9th. Very quickly approaching the 9th. I should have really said not into the late stages of the 8th. We're now into the 9th minute. And Curtis Jones receives the ball from Virgil van Dijk. Back to Virgil van Dijk. We will give you a quick update as well on anything else that is coming in the sense of goals. And in the sense of goals, there has been 2 red cards from Marseille in their 2 o'clock kickoff against Nantes, who lead 1-0. And just the 1 goal in the 3 o'clocks in the Championship. And the goal was for Preston North End, who do lead by a singular goal to 0. Don't think any of those 3 o'clock kickoffs in the Championship are live on Sky. Not that I can see. I wouldn't take my word for it. One of the games, I think it was the Birmingham Coventry game, was live on ITV earlier. If you got a chance to watch that, it was a 12 o'clock kickoff, and that is not quite my cup of tea, I must say. Dominic Szoboszlai. Just take a look at tomorrow, see if there's anything exciting tomorrow. I don't think there is. Might be a... tomorrow, there definitely will be no action on Realltom Football because, can I have a drum roll? There is the premiere of Corriedale. Yes. The unique mashover, if you like, between Coronation Street and Emmerdale. I myself am a Coronation Street fan, not Emmerdale, but I will happily sit and watch the Corrie actors merge with Emmerdale. So yeah, I mean, game of interest would be Nigeria against Mozambique tomorrow for me, probably. But yeah, no, definitely not tomorrow. But for Liverpool fans, you might be interested in a bit of Egypt against Benin. Watch Mo Salah, Gakpo, poor effort. Might bring you AFCON on Tuesday, though. Ivory Coast against Burkina Faso. Potentially. Probably not. I'll do West Ham Forest, more than likely. Jones. I think I might do Man City again, potentially, if I am to pick a 7:30 on Wednesday. Yeah, I think I might do that Man City game. Or Fulham Chelsea as well as an option. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Canate, quiet game really at the minute at the start of this. Not really any chances to worry about, I would say. Cleared by Diop. Here's Florian Wirtz. And Szoboszlai joining in. Goal! And it is for Spurs, who have taken the lead against Sunderland. And I'm going to guess it's Richarlison, who scored the goal. Half an hour in to that one. We're only 15 minutes through this one. Just about anyway. Goal for Spurs, though, coming in for you. It is a goal. Tottenham lead Sunderland, but who got the goal? It was Ben Davies. Didn't think he still played for the club. But there you go. He does. So Ben Davies with the goal for Spurs. I genuinely didn't know Ben Davies was still at the club, but Ben Davies has scored the goal then. So Ben Davies and Spurs lead 1-0. And Fulham have a corner here. Harry Wilson to take it on the left-hand side. Lukic ball in and towards Anderson. Kearney. Anthony Robinson. Smith Rowe. It's a good play by Fulham, really. Yeah, they're in the game. They're controlling the ball, really, I have to say as well. It's quite flat at the same time, but I do want to take a look at this Ben Davies goal. I mean, I did not think Ben Davies still played for Spurs. But Ben Davies is the Spurs goal scorer. Oh, hang on a minute. Chance for Harry Wilson, and that is, well, cool. Took his finish superbly. But the flag goes up. A lovely ball. And Van Dijk could be, I think he's onside. Harry Wilson, actually. Do you know, I think Van Dijk could be playing him on. VAR, we're going to have a, I think Van Dijk's played him on. I think this is a goal. I think Van Dijk's played him onside. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think Van Dijk's played him on. We have seen that today, actually, the flag going straight up, which is good, I suppose, but I think Van Dijk's played him on. And it is a goal. Yeah, I think it's Van Dijk, like I say. Van Dijk's played him onside, I think. So there you go. And it was a slick finish by Harry Wilson as well. And yeah, I think Van Dijk's played him onside. And what a ball through to him. And an early goal in this game to get it alive. And yeah, it is. It's Virgil van Dijk who's playing him just onside. And it was a clean strike by Harry Wilson. So Fulham do lead after a VAR check, which did confirm that Van Dijk was in fact playing him onside. And VAR's done its job. I mean, I didn't need to draw lines to think that Van Dijk was playing him on. So 1-0 to Liverpool, to Fulham. Even, not Liverpool. Liverpool not in the lead. Liverpool conceding a goal early on here. No further updates for you other than the 1 goal for Brentford scored by Igor Thiago and the Ben Davies Spurs goal as well. But here, Harry Wilson has made it Fulham 1, Liverpool 0 in this delayed kickoff due to a medical emergency. If you're all wondering why we're only in the 20th minute now, 21st approaching. And Szoboszlai's free kick. It's going to be met on the edge of the box by Curtis Jones. Well, edge of the D, really. Gravenberch. I predicted 1-0 Brentford at Everton. So at the minute, if that stays 1-0 all the way through, it'll be a correct score for me. No points on the Leeds game because I did predict a Leeds win. I went Newcastle 2-0 today. So yeah, me versus Jamie. It is 2 points for Jamie on the Palace game, and I currently hold a correct score on the Brentford game. So yeah, looking for a 2-2 draw between these two today. I'm looking for a 2-2 draw. I was nice, Liverpool. And then I am looking for a Manchester City thrashing of Chelsea by a score of 4-1. I put 3-1 to Leeds. I thought Leeds would have that edge in the end, and they nearly did. I think 4-1. I was dancing with 3-1, but I thought 4-1. Just thought 4-1 would be more suitable for the occasion. But yeah, Newcastle 2-0 Palace I went. So 2-0 Newcastle I went. I did go for a bit of an out of the ordinary one with a 2-1 Sunderland win. And yeah, currently holding a correct score. Everton Brentford 1-0 I predicted for that one to Brentford. So hopefully that one stays 1-0. Overall season points, bear with. I have got 177 points this season so far. I didn't score very highly in midweek. I only got 4 points, but it was enough to beat Jamie Carragher. Got 4 points. Quite crap, really, from me. I predicted 0-0 for the Chelsea-Bournemouth game. It finished 2-2. And I predicted 2-1 Arsenal. Finished 4-1. What about round 22? What did I put? I beat Jamie again, yeah. Predicted Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. Finished 2-1. I predicted 4-0 Liverpool against Wolves. It finished 2-1. I did predict a Brentford win, but I was 1 goal shy. Didn't get the Burnley-Everton one right. Did predict a Fulham win, but it was only 1-0. I wanted a 2-0 win for Fulham. And then I did predict a Fulham win as well. Slot. He won't get sacked. He won't get sacked. FSG have never made a sacking in their tenure at Liverpool. I don't think that will change yet. FSG, I believe, are the only current Premier League owners not to have made a sacking. Yep, no recorded sackings from FSG. Fenway Sports Group have never sacked a manager. Kenny, it's a good run. Fulham have played really well on the counters so far. They've been pretty impressive going forward. Here is Smith Rowe. McAllister is down at the minute. And Robinson turns and couldn't quite feed the ball the right way for Kearney. Away by Milos. No, Connor Bradley even. Oh, bloody cold. Millwall will win. Goal! And this time Anthony Gordon gets his goal. That is delayed, surely. They're not 19 minutes into that one. What? Is Sofa score? I think that might be a delayed. What? I mean, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. It said 19th minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try again, Sofa score. I was just about to say this game was 27 minutes, 28 minutes now. Yeah, there you go. Okay. It's a good ball. If Fulham Robinson can get himself, well, Smith Rowe lets it run for Harry Wilson, who scored the goal. Bit too light for Robinson there. Gave enough time for, I think it was Gravenberch to tackle and intercept. Yeah, Swansea's boring anyway. No point in watching Swansea. We're 45 minutes in, are they, at Newcastle, are they? Yeah. Cool. Would be cool. Yeah. They are your local. Lukic. It's been a largely front-footed approach from Fulham, I have to say. Not really sat back. Game's kind of got a slowish tempo, but some meaty tackle there. Sobber's line. Winning the ball. It's Verts wide. Trying to find an angle. Plays it into Curtis Jones, and it was driven against the blocker who I think was Castagna. It was Florian Wirtz, a bit on his own. A little bit isolated out there on the right, trying to find an angle to put a ball in for Curtis Jones. And it just ricochets back off the Castagna, who in fact was making a tackle, I think. It's more of a block, though, than an actual tackle. Sobber's live corner didn't beat the first man. Castagna away. Wilson clears, but back in Liverpool's possession via Wirtz. And Dominic Sobber's life floats one towards the front post. Gakpo gets his head to it, and he has hit the post. Look to be going into the top corner. Gakpo's quite got a head in the ball. And he just hit the post. Yeah, it hits the post. Not the bar, it hits the post. Well, the iPad says, charge me up, juice me up. I will juice you up, don't worry about that. And half-time score at Spurs, 1-0. And it should really be near half-time in this one by now. But it's not. We are in the 33rd minute, about to hit the 34th, due to a 15-minute delay to kick off. But the half-time whistle has gone at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Spurs currently lead Sunderland by 1-0. I think it's going to be a comfortable one for us, Ashik, if I'm being honest with you. It's a midweeker as well. I think that it will be a comfortable win for us. I don't think, and I don't say as in like a thrashing, although for saying that, Arteta probably would turn on the heat for that kind of game. I think probably 2-1 or 3-1 to Arsenal is what I'm going to say. I'm not convinced we'll score 4, but it depends really, because Arteta can let the shackles off when he wants, and he did so against Aston Villa. So, and I personally think it wouldn't be a bad thing to let the shackles off, because you can rest Declan Rice, you can rest those kind of guys for the Portsmouth game. So I think actually Arteta has got the right and the leniency with that Portsmouth game to be able to let the shackles off against Liverpool. And it is a similar kind of time of the year, really, as well as to when we played Man City. He let the shackles off. I mean, if he lets the shackles off, could be a devastating night for Liverpool. Yeah. Well, I mean, people do want him gone, but I don't think he will go. I just don't see FSG sacking him. At all. Here's Castagna. Ken, it's never going to beat. Yeah. Well, just under 10 minutes to go before half time. 10 minutes. Looking down the barrel of 4:01 half time at the minute. 4:01. Yeah, please no added time. Well, there will be added time because of the VAR check. Buggery. Yeah, this is gonna end up being one of those because, like I say, my cutoff is 5:05 for this. Man City Chelsea is just too big to miss, and I want to be on time for it. So yeah, we will be cutting off at 5:05. But I will still have the game on. But I will need to move on for Manchester City as they take on Chelsea. Buggery, where's my mouse gone? Half time at Everton, it is 1-0 to Brentford. Good lead. Yeah. I'm not too surprised by that either. Brentford 1-0 up at half time against Everton. That is your half time scores coming in. And of course, when we hit half time in this game, I will go through some of the key scores for you. But yes, 5:05 cut-off for this game, people. I do apologise for the fact we have to do that. I don't like to do that, and it wasn't in the plan to do that, but obviously an unexpected delay, especially ahead of a big game between Man City and Chelsea, means that we do have to make amends. So it will be a 5:05 cut-off for us, but we will give you the full reaction in the build-up to Manchester City's clash with Chelsea. So yes, the big game of today is Manchester City as they take on Chelsea. It is Super Sunday, but today's kickoff is going to be 5:30, and you will be able to join us for the build-up at 5:15. So yeah, it's a goal for each of the sides leading. 1-0 Spurs, 1-0 Brentford, 1-0 Fulham. And Diop, good run, but good tackle as well by Curtis Jones. And Smith Rowe's going to bring it away. The fans. I think it's Fulham will be quite positive overall, really. I don't think Liverpool have played too badly. I think Fulham have just played well. Not much of a quick tempo about it, but Fulham, they haven't really had much of that sitting back, that kind of parking the bus. They've been front-footed, Fulham. It's been a good half. Just under 5 minutes to go before half time in this delayed game between Fulham and Liverpool. Half time, we are going to get you through the scores, and we're also at half time going to be bringing you a little bit of a look into the FA Cup weekend as well. We won't be covering on Friday. We won't be covering on Friday for the FA Cup. Wrexham against Nottingham Forest. We won't be doing that one. But we will be doing from Saturday through to Monday. And again, it is one of those rare occasions next weekend where within the third, fourth, or fifth round of the Emirates FA Cup, I am here for the full majority of that weekend of football. And that is due to high costs involved with travelling to Portsmouth and the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge for Arsenal. Had that not been coming to fruition and Palace had knocked us out of the Carabao Cup, I would indeed be at Portsmouth. So you all are lucky that I do, on this occasion, prioritise the Carabao Cup. Kirk's ball across. Yes, we expect to be back to normal in the fourth round. So do expect very little in the fourth round, as we are going to be here, like I said, for a very large proportion of the Emirates FA Cup third round. And yeah, I'll keep reminding you guys, yes, with that being said, yes, you will get a watch on for Portsmouth against Arsenal, but I will not be here for Chelsea. I will be at Stamford Bridge when we play Chelsea. Well, it's surprising, really. Only one shot for Liverpool in the time after the shot, after the goal. That's going to be a yellow card, I think. It was just late on Gakpo. Challenge. Yes, I am going to fire up Where's the Match to be programmed correctly to bring you my FA Cup plans. Well, Fulham 1, Liverpool 0 so far. Well, the clock has hit 45 minutes, and for the VAR check on Harry Wilson's goal, there is 2 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. So 2 minutes of added time, which means 2 minutes less of the game that you'll get to see on Realltom football, because, of course, our cut-off today is 5:05, and that is a chance. Robinson. Fulham have looked to fret whenever they've gone forward. Most certainly the better side. They deserve to be in front, Fulham, I would say. They've been the better side in the first half of Liverpool. Very unimaginative in the time since the goal. Verts loops one in, and probably Liverpool's last chance of the half. And half-time, Liverpool, a little bit glass half empty, really, going into half-time. Since conceding the goal, not great. After he said, one shot. Improvement is most certainly what there is room for at half-time, where the half-time score between Fulham and Liverpool is 1-0. So the half-time score, once again, Fulham 1, Liverpool 0. Going into half-time, Harry Wilson's goal, checked by VAR, but confirmed, has Fulham ahead by 1-0. Straight into the scores then, where we are into the kickoff between Morocco and Tanzania, 0-0 so far. Coverage will be across Channel 4, either 4-7, E4, or Channel 4 and All 4 as well. Later today, South Africa and Cameroon kicks off at 7 o'clock. And there is a final whistle at Levante, where they've won 3-0 away to Sevilla. What a result that is for Levante. Gonzalo Garcia has put Real Madrid 1-0 up, and they are about to hit half-time as they lead 1-0 against Real Betis, and currently they are second in La Liga, 4 points behind Barcelona. So in need of points are Real Madrid, and most certainly the 3 points against Real Betis will help them out. There has been goals in the Championship, and we do have liftoff where Derby County are behind against Wrexham. It's 2-1 to Wrexham. Millwall do have the lead against Swansea City. Mihailo Ivanovic with the goal there. Just back underway in the second half between Norwich and Stoke, where it's 0-0. And Hull against Watford has been postponed. Guys. So there will be no... that's been postponed. I don't know when that happened, but I was too busy worrying about this one. So yeah, that one's been postponed. Hull against Watford. Preston do have the lead against Bristol. And obviously it's 2-1 to Charlton as well. Postponement, of course, earlier. Oxford against Sheffield United. And in League One, 5-2 finished to Lincoln against Peterborough United. 1-0 lead for Bradford against Blackpool away from home. Cardiff City are leading Wigan Athletic by 1-0. 2-1 to Huddersfield Town against Exeter City. And latest goal scorer was Bojan Radulovic to restore Huddersfield's lead after a quick equaliser from Reece Cole to Marcus Harness's opener. Plymouth Argyle lead Burton Albion by 1-0. Brendan Galloway on the score sheet for Argyle at home park. And it's 0-0 between Reading and Stockport County. Wimbledon 1-0 behind against Wycombe Wanderers. And Junior Quiterna with the goal there. No goals to report on in League 2, as all 3 o'clock kickoffs in League 2 have been postponed. Only the 2 12 o'clock kickoffs went ahead, where MK Dons drew 2-2 with Chesterfield in the end. Good result for Chesterfield coming from behind. Goals from Will Grigg and Sam Curtis restored a point for Chesterfield after being 2-0 down in the first half. And Cheltenham ran away against Crawley with a 3-0 win. And goals all coming in the second half after the hour mark. Hakeeb Adilakun with the first, second from Jordan Thomas. And finished off by Robbie Cundy in a 3-0 Cheltenham win. And we are back underway in the Premier League with Everton, Brentford still at half-time. Newcastle 0-0 against Crystal Palace. Spurs 1, Sunderland 0. It is now time for us to go into the FA Cup schedules, guys, because next weekend is a very, very rare weekend of Realltom football where we're going to be here for a full FA Cup weekend within the regions of round 1, 2, within rounds 3, 4, and 5. So, yes, you will get a full FA Cup weekend on Realltom Football next weekend. But a reminder that in the Carabao Cup, I will be at Stamford Bridge for Arsenal's trip to Chelsea. So we're going to move into it then. We're going to move into it for you right now. We're going to go right the way down to Saturday, which is, of course, what it feels like today, but not. That's, of course, now next weekend. And just a heads up for you as well, Thursday the 8th of January, nearly skipped past it. Big one for Arsenal against Liverpool. Huge occasion. You won't want to miss it. We will be live on Realltom Football at the usual midweek time of 7:45. It is going to be a live exclusive and we can't wait. But the FA Cup weekend will be inclusive of potentially Macclesfield against Crystal Palace at 12:15. I probably will end up doing that. There's other options as well. There is also Arsenal women against Man United women at 12:30. No 3 o'clock kickoffs, of course, live on TV. So we will be just sitting back and chillaxing throughout that. And then it will probably be 5:45 for Tottenham against Villa, or we will go to Charlton against Chelsea at 8 o'clock. And your Super Sunday will be, of course, Portsmouth against Arsenal at 2 o'clock. In fact, yes, now that's confirmed, actually, because I've just remembered that we're playing at 2 o'clock. I will not be extending to Derby County against Leeds United, which is a 12 o'clock kickoff, as that will interfere with Portsmouth against Arsenal at 2. So that's where we'll start you on Super Sunday, normal Sunday format. Some of the games have been moved to 2:30. Those are the ones on Extra, I believe. You've also got Baller League taking place at 3 o'clock on Sunday. And it is the standard 4:30 slot for either Aberdeen against Rangers or what we'll be doing, Man United against Brighton at 4:30. TNT Sports is the place to catch the FA Cup. And yes, we are back to our normal Sunday kickoff times next weekend in a rare FA Cup weekend within the 3rd, 4th or 5th round that I am here for the full extent of it. And you can thank Chelsea and the Carabao Cup for that. Moving on to Monday, where there is one more game, which is live on television. It is a 7:45 kickoff for Liverpool against Barnsley, and we're going to be live for that one as well. So that is 3 straight Liverpool games coming up for you guys, including this one, then obviously the Arsenal-Liverpool game on Thursday, and the Monday game for Liverpool against Barnsley. Then Tuesday, the 13th of January, it is back to normal, I think, in the shape of Carabao Cup. Not quite back to normal, but more normal for me. Carabao Cup is Newcastle against Manchester City. We will be live for that one, and coverage comes on ITV1, ITVX, STV, STV Player, and Sky Sports Football and Sky Sports Main Event. Then Wednesday, the 14th of January, I will be at Stamford Bridge for Arsenal's trip to Chelsea. And there is nothing coming on Thursday, I don't think, either. No. So that is... yes, Liverpool-Barnsley will be included, yes. Liverpool-Barnsley will be included. I've just confirmed it, yeah. So we're going to be doing Macclesfield Palace. We're going to do Tottenham's game against Villa. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to watch Chelsea get beaten? I do want to watch Chelsea get beaten, to be honest with you. No. We'll do the Villa game. We'll do the Tottenham game. Chelsea will get beaten, though. Chelsea are going to go out. I do want to watch Chelsea get beaten, though. And then, obviously, Super Sunday, it will be just a case of 2 o'clock, 4:30. And we will be Portsmouth Arsenal first. And then 4:30 Manchester United against Brighton. Of course, though, you must remember, guys, that the watch-alongs are subject to cancellation, as the Emirates FA Cup, of course, at any time can hit extra time and penalties. There is a case of extra time before penalties in the FA Cup, unlike the Carabao Cup until now. So if by any means one of the games on Sunday is going to extra time, then we, of course, will have to stop proceedings and allow for that extra time period to grace. So that means that if Portsmouth Arsenal goes to extra time, please be warned that Man United's Brighton will be up for cancellation. And Brentford have scored number 2 against Everton. And they take a 2-0 lead via Nathan Collins, who has scored the second. So Nathan Collins, Everton 0, Brentford 2. Diana is here now. Welcome aboard to you. We were just going through the schedules for the preceding weekend. Midweek football next week. We are probably going to do a full roster, I think. Full roster. Absolutely no coverage on Monday of anything. I will be shut off and closed to all communication, as it is the premiere of Corriedale, which is the one-off mash over between Coronation Street and Emmerdale. And Brentford have just scored a third as well. Yes, well, 5:05 is our kickoff here. Is our cutoff here. If the game here does surpass 5:05, I will be cutting the stream off. So I may not make the full game for this either, because 5:30 is our kickoff time for Manchester City as they get set to take on Chelsea. You won't want to miss it. It is a big one. And kickoff on this Saturday feeling Sunday is 5:30. Ben Davies, though, there you go, with the goal for Spurs. I did not know he still played for Spurs, but there you go. Ben Davies does still play for Spurs and does still score for Spurs. And Igor Thiago has got his second as Brentford take a 3-0 lead at Hill Dickinson Stadium. So it looks like Brentford are going to run away with a victory there. But can Fulham hold on to this victory against Liverpool? We won't be here likely for the full match to see it due to the delay to kick off. But Fulham have played well in the first half and could roll over Liverpool. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What do you mean? Well, the cutoff is 5:05. The cutoff is 5:05. That's all I'm going to say. Cutoff for this one is 17:05 p.m. 17:05 100 hours will be my cutoff because I am due to go live at 5:15, and Man City Chelsea is the big game. Kickoff is at 5:30. We intend to bring you at least 15 minutes of pre-build-up. Of course, in this game, you've had half an hour of pre-build-up due to the delay of kickoff. And yes, like I said, absolutely nothing will come from me tomorrow. You won't get a single story. You won't get anything tomorrow. Tonight will be I will be posting your midweek on Realltom Football Post, confirming the streams that we will be doing. And Tuesday will be the return of action on this channel, and we will likely do you a full roster of Premier League action. And I think we're going to head over to Man City against Brighton on Wednesday. And obviously Thursday, it is going to be Arsenal against Liverpool. Well, let's get you back then. Live on Realltom Football, it is Fulham against Liverpool, where you lead 1-0. But a reminder for you folks that it is not long to go until that one between Manchester City and Chelsea. If you do want to keep a check on the kickoff time, it is 5:30 tonight, and that is due to Sky choosing to use Saturday kickoff times on this Super Sunday. So normally it would be 4:30, but today the headliner is kicking off at 5:30. You will not want to miss that kickoff, 5:30. Well, concession to possession by Fulham. Canate. Good ball by Szoboszlai. Really good ball. And Florian versus header. And into Cody Gakpo 1-1. Offside won't count. Well, it's a tap in. Flag goes straight up. Curtis Jones. Free kick has been given. Well, Fulham looking to restore the lead straight away, and it's steered round, but Alisson did his job. Absolutely did his job, Alisson. I've already resigned to Chelsea getting battered today, Diana. I've already resigned to it, to be fair. And I think, anyway, there is that kind of leniency to just allow it, because obviously Sunderland did us a favour in midweek. We've got enough of a gap. I don't think there's much we can do to stop City hammering Chelsea today. I do think that with the loss of Enzo Maresca and not a proper manager in place to manage a big herd of players of all abilities and the squad size of Chelsea, I just see it as a case of, it's going to be a really difficult day for Chelsea. I would not want to be a Chelsea fan today, because that could get really messy. Really messy. Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'm not going to fuss over the result. I mean, look, I will analyse it, but I'm not going to fuss over the result. Like I've said, I have resigned to the fact that City are probably going to smash him. And I've got the leniency to accept a City win today, because of the results in midweek. And I also acknowledge that Chelsea are very, very vulnerable. And without a proper manager in place, it's just going to be all Szoboszlai went through the wall, I think. I mean, look, like I say, I mean, if City do drop points today against Chelsea, big bonus for Arsenal. And of course, I will celebrate that. But I'm also not going to, like, I have admitted today that I'm just going to resign to allowing City to win. Like, I'm not going to sit there and moan about it because I acknowledge that Chelsea are probably going to get smashed today. And I think when you are a club like Chelsea, with the type of ownership they've got in, and the squad size they've got, not having a manager in place is a recipe for disaster, particularly when you're a team who's got no spine, no senior players. It's all just a big bag of youth swirling around in a pot. And with an interim manager or a caretaker manager in place, recipe for disaster. Oh, it's hit the bar from Szoboszlai's corner. I'm not sure who got the header, but crashed against the frame. It was a day of bad results, if I'm honest with you. To be fair, 3 goalless draws and a 1-1 draw. It was a bad day of football on New Year's Day. But again, I'll take that result. I don't know. They've started to drop off a bit, I think. I mean, we'll see how they go against Tottenham today. But like I say, I mean, sometimes as an Arsenal fan, it's difficult when you have no choice but to just accept the City are going to win a game. But I think today is just one of those days. And again, it's not going to hurt us too much. We've got that leniency to be able to just say, let it happen. Yeah, I know they are. See, I personally, I mean, look, if anybody's got a right head and acknowledges how vulnerable Chelsea are, like, honestly, Chelsea are the world's most vulnerable football club and team. Like, I don't know. I'll pick a random club out for you. Barnet could probably survive with an interim manager. Accrington Stanley probably could. Barnsley probably could. Liverpool, no. Liverpool couldn't, actually. Liverpool, no. Do you know what? Liverpool won't. Liverpool would not survive with an interim. No. Yeah, actually, no. Liverpool would not do okay with an interim manager. I don't think that Liverpool are the type of club to be transitioning managers. And I think somebody's an interim boss would also be a recipe for disaster based on the emotions of the club, the fans. But most clubs are okay, but Chelsea, no. Not when you've not got a cap. Like, honestly, is Enzo Fernandez a captain, really? I'm not buying that. I mean, you've lost the seniority of Thiago Silva, N'Golo Kante. I'll keep naming names, but there isn't much seniority in that team. It is a true recipe for disaster. And the size of the squad, with a caretaker boss, it ain't going to go well. Oh, it's 2-0. 1-1 even. But the offside flag is up again. Driving run by Bradley, and Wirtz is offside. Yeah, he's offside. There's no doubt about that in my head that Wirtz is offside. You play on, it's Fulham 1-0. It's offside. It is offside. It's offside. Goal for Newcastle, by the way. I will report on that in a minute for you, but it is offside. I don't have a doubt in my head that's offside. Looks clear enough to me. Well, Bruno Guimaraes is the Newcastle goal scorer, and Newcastle United do lead Crystal Palace by 1-0. There you go. It is also 3-1 to Everton at the minute, Brentford at the minute. Everton have scored the latest goal there. And Beto pulling one back. And Newcastle, through Bruno Guimaraes, lead Crystal Palace, finally, by a singular 0-0. VAR check is still in progress here on the offside, but for me, it looked clear enough that Wirtz was offside. Looks offside to me. Look, this is just more of the game. Like I say, 5:05 is my cut-off here. So, well, the goal's been given. Haven't seen any pictures of the lines, but it's been confirmed as onside. And Liverpool are level. Took a long time to confirm it. Yeah, I thought offside. And it is literally by about 1% of the foot of the Fulham defender. Very tight. But I thought offside, so I would have given that as offside if I was a liner. Jorge Quensa. I want to have a look at the stats for Cody Gakpo at the minute. I think he had a shot on target yet. No. Need a shot on target from Gakpo. Might feed through Cody Gakpo and pursuit. do think this is finished as draw all along. Curtis Jones. Yeah, I'd like a shot on target from Gakpo. I did put one shot on target Gakpo. 460 on this bet builder for this game. Only 2 likes on the stream. Well, people, what are you doing? Smash a like on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And share the channel around with your friends. Let us know who you think is going to win via the poll. So far on that poll, 6 votes only. But 83% back in Liverpool for the win. Nobody has put their vote on a draw. And indeed, only 2 likes on the stream. So what are you up to? Smash that like button if you haven't already. And also subscribe. Yeah, it's a massive, like, it's a, yeah. That's it. Bonuses. Like, not, like, it's not a case of relief or anything like that. There's nothing to be relieved about today. Because any Arsenal fan who understands how vulnerable Chelsea are and what the circumstances are with their squad and Maresca being sacked will understand that, especially after that Sunderland City result, to just resign to the fact that City are the type of team who would batter Chelsea. But again, if Chelsea do pull off a result today, big bonus. Big bonus. All fed through, too heavy for Gakpo. I need 1 shot on target from you, mate. Can you do that? To activate the bet builder on this game, which is for £4.60. Liverpool only had 1 shot after the Fulham goal in the first half. The pitch by Kanate. And here's Sasa Lukic. Emil Smith-Rowe and to Anthony Robinson on the left. Does well, Robinson, Smith-Rowe. Ball across. Wasn't quite perfect and cleared away by Alexis McAllister. What's going on here? There we are. Two-0 Newcastle. 2-0 Newcastle. Please stay that way. I want my correct prediction on Super 6. Thank you, most kind. And it's Malik Thiaw who scored it. So 2-0 Newcastle. And surely, game wrapped up and put to bed for Newcastle. And Sunderland are level. But first, Newcastle 2-0 up against Crystal Palace. But a big goal for Sunderland as they equalise against Spurs. And it is Brian Brobby who's found that goal for Sunderland. So Brobby makes it 1-1. A big equaliser for Sunderland. And it's Brian Brobby. Like the stream, absolutely. Yes, exactly what Diana does. Free of charge to do. Yeah, I won't say any more about it. But if you would smash a like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. It's all free of charge to do. And corner goes in. Cleared away. Oh, side netting from Cody Gakpo. Yeah, I'm still waiting on your shot on target, matey. Tight angle to try and score from. Well, all three of the balls that have hit the back of the net today have had a flag raised against them, including Fulham's first, which was from Fulham's goal, which was from, of course, Harry Wilson. Cody Gakpo did score one, which was disallowed, which would have been a shot on target. Plenty of time for Sunderland there, as Sky just let us know about that goal. Brian Brobby. And if Sunderland do win that one, it would be another correct score for me. I'm sitting on potentially 3 at the minute here. If we get a 2-2 draw here, that'd be 1. Newcastle Palace currently stands as 1. And if Sunderland win 2-1 at Spurs, that is also a correct score. Well, the big game is coming up very shortly indeed. A reminder, kickoff 5:30 for Man City against Chelsea. And the cut-off time for today's game between Fulham and Liverpool will be 5:05. If this match goes on any longer than 5:05, I will be cutting off the stream at precisely 5:05. In fact, I am going to start to get ready for it now. Get the overlays in place and everything like that. All the usual shit. Yeah, just gradually we'll start the process, I think, because being prepared is not a bad thing, particularly when you have small time windows to operate with. But yes, massive one that tonight. And you would feel that Chelsea are going to be battered by Liverpool, by Manchester City, even. Brain ache. I know, mate. Brain ache, yes. Very annoying delay to this game, but I do hope that Fulham member of staff is okay. The delay to the game was serious. It was a Fulham member of staff who had a medical emergency, and the game needed to be delayed in order for him to have enough time to get an ambulance to him and all that stuff. Oh, and Barry Wilson. Let fly. They've chosen Jorgensen in goal today as opposed to Rob Sanchez. By Bradley there. Ooh. Got caught a little bit there by the sneezers. I think Marco will be quite happy with his performance, to be fair, particularly in the first half. Didn't change the ice cool logo. Yeah, you will see a few thumbnail updates as well over the course of the day. Later on this evening or tomorrow you'll see a couple of thumbnail changes because obviously I did forget to change the red logo on a few of them. But all will be changed and corrected to ice cool because that is now our logo for the winter time until around about Easter, I think, really. And of course, it'll be the last time that we have the colour changing logos on Realltom Football because, of course, this is the last year for us under the name Realltom Football. Won by Alexis McAllister. Yeah, so we'll be practicing. I think what we'll be doing is we'll be going to about 90 minutes because we're on 4:49 at the minute. 15 minutes to go, just about in this game until 90 minutes. So practically when the clock hits 90, we'll be cutting off. Ball here is going to be Castagna. Clears away. Liverpool are going to bring on Jeremy Frimpong, and it's going to be goal scorer Florian Wirtz, who he replaces. So Jeremy Frimpong on to replace Florian Wirtz. $14 minutes to go in this one, where the score is 1-1. Oh, it's a chance here. Jimenez could be. Oh, Alisson's come out, but it could be. Yeah. Oh no, he's hit the bar. Harry Wilson. Oh, well, that was just chaos. Jimenez onside. What a run! Canate just comes up his backside and does enough. Alisson comes out, and the opportunity falls for Wilson to catch. Liverpool out and get the goal, but he hits the bar and then it comes back into play. Van Dijk boots it away just in time. That was chaos. And Lukic was probably too close to the keeper, I think, there, really. Are we going to get a goal in the Spurs game? A winning goal, potentially, for Sunderland. And it's 4-1 to Brentford. They have restored their 3-goal lead. And it looks to be absolutely a big win for Brentford there, winning 4-1 against Bournemouth not too long ago. And now they have put a 4-1 victory past Everton, at least for now anyway. And the last 4 out of 5 shots have been Fulham's. And Anthony Robinson on his way. But they got a toe to it. And Igor Thiago has got a hat-trick at Hill Dickinson Stadium and a 4-1 victory there for the Buzzy Bees, who most certainly will be buzzing after that victory. So, might need a change of batteries in the mouse. Oh, fucking hell. Kevin. Right. Sorry, folks, about that. But it is. There you go. 4-1 to Brentford. Against Everton, restoring that 3-goal lead. I do think Fulham will just have the edge here, you know. This one. Did I download you? Did I? 4-2. Everton get another goal in consolation against Brentford. 4-2. And Everton's second goal scorer, it is Tierno Barry. Mm, 10 minutes, yeah. We'll be closing off on 90 minutes here, I think. We'll get being nearly 5 o'clock. Yep, I do need to get that Man City one sorted. Where's my thing? My video. There's my video. All right, lovely. Download, please, as quickly as you can. 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 Barely any time to breathe. Finished a draw. 1-1 Tottenham Sunderland. I think 10 minutes earlier, probably getting that equaliser. Sunderland go on and win the game. Just didn't quite have enough time. They'll be disappointed with that Sunderland as well because they've beaten Chelsea away, but couldn't quite do it against a side who are renowned for losing at home in Tottenham. Newcastle have won 2-0. We're in the 83rd minute, going into the 84th. What am I doing? I was trying to delete that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there you go. Because obviously we are getting room for 505. There you go. Oh. Yeah, we don't mess about on Realltom football. It's a rare triple header, and we're trying to make it comfortable as can be. Okay. Adama Traore is potentially going to come on. Well, potentially coming on. It's coming on. Adama Traore. You are interested in me here, Sky Sports. Have you ever seen this in football before? What? Wrong shirt on. Bidwell. It will be, yeah, because we are 4-2. It finishes then for Everton. Defeat at Hill Dickinson, the ground that I was at just a couple of days ago. Outside of course, Federico Chiesa coming on for Liverpool here. And yes, folks, 5:05 is our cutoff for today's match, and it comes ahead of what is the headliner on this Saturday feeling Sunday. Kickoff today should be at 4:30, but on this particular Sunday, at a rarity, kickoff is at 5:30 for Man City against Chelsea. How to play that. Adama Traore. We've surpassed the 5 o'clock mark, 5:01. Are we going to see a goal potentially now before I have to call it full time? Three minutes left of normal time. 3 minutes left of the stream, really. If you're going to get a goal, get one now. So I can see. Well, I say so I can see it, so I can react to it on here. Robinson. Now ready to take this throw in. Robinson. Ball. Oh, it's a good one. Final minute of normal time. Kevin twisting and turning. Runs into Bradley. Come on, get a goal. Get a goal so I can see it. Go on, get a goal. Right, the clock has hit 90 minutes. The amount of added time that is in order in this game is 7 minutes. Folks, thank you all for your company for Fulham versus Liverpool. You can join us in less than 10 minutes' time. Manchester City against Chelsea is the final one